So I got the solar panel finally, a little bit over 100 euros, which is not expensive at all, and this is powerful enough for charging a lithium iron phosphate battery, which I looked up. I can't get it in a shop out of Funchal, but I have to go there to get it. At least I got the solar panel suitable for my needs. That was the last one in shop nearby, and that has a big difference compared to that small one. It has, well, the parameters are not necessary for you to know, but it's powerful. But I've got to fix it well, probably not on an angle but straight like this, so it wouldn't get stones from top. And it doesn't need to run on full power to charge the battery, which I looked parameters in the shop. It takes only 1.5 hours, so even if it lasts on less power, it will still in one day will charge it fully. And the battery itself is quite large, and it cost over 500 euros, but it's worth it. The car battery is also a solution, but not as good. I learned about the car battery, the acid battery is not good for this kind of solar power and USB bank option. I can only use half of the capacity of acid battery, normal regular car battery. It's not good to empty it completely because it can damage the car battery. So after looking everything about these chemical parameters, etc., it's clear that I need to buy the lithium iron battery. No choice, even though it's expensive. So, but it has all the connectors necessary. I can charge it from wall outlet in just 1 hour, and the solar panel 1.5 hours, maybe a little bit more, and it will last. I mean, there are cheaper ones as well for 300 euros only, but with more capacity, 550 euros. It's calculated, it's more than 20 power banks of 20,000 milliampere each. So how much it makes? 1 month, about 1 month of use is just a single charge. So definitely it's worth it if I'll charge only 1 day maximum, only a few hours, let's say, a few hours of sun on day and light, and I can use it for full month, so it's worth it, worth the money. But I got to get it yet, so that's the news so far. The cables are not extremely long from solar panel, but hopefully long enough to get into the battery if I put on top of something. Yeah, it should be enough. Since early morning there were quite strong wind gusts. Now it's quiet, but you never know when it starts again with a strong wind here. So I made it in 3 points. I tightened it up. Here it touches the wood, so it's stable, and here it touches the metal, it's stable as well. It's on the rocks, so it's not gonna move. Everything is stable. It should not move with wind, and it's at the angle, so if any pebbles fall, it shouldn't affect. It's a little bit of angle from bottom to my side, so it's inclined to the back a little bit, and that's good because the cables are coming out that way, so this side should be up like this. So if a rain drops and while it's at the angle, the rain doesn't drop on the side of cables there, so shouldn't be affected by the rain there. Should be good. Even with a strong wind here, shouldn't get any water inside. Even though the cables should be tight sealed, so even from the side the water shouldn't get in. But yeah, it's safe like that. I wouldn't put any plastic or anything on top of it because it makes it more prone to get some water drops through the cover, etc., which can degrade with time, etc. So better leave it as it is, and we'll see if I can connect it. But first I need to get the right connectors to the power bank. I took photos of the connectors, so when I go to shop I will buy also the adapters. Hopefully we have these. Nice evening. Today I had to go up and down the hill maybe 4 or 5 times in a very busy day, and I still didn't get the power station which I was thinking to get, because I was waiting for a friend with a car which in the end didn't arrive because he was busy with job. And when I went down to find the bus to go out of Funchal, but I got this piece today, and I got these 2 pieces as well. There were many more, but I didn't want them all. I didn't need them. So technically I could have installed today also the power station, but just the shop in the end was already closing, so it was no more point to wait for a bus. There are 2 buses going up there. The shop is called Mauser, so in the end I was waiting at one bus for half an hour, and then at another bus maybe 15 minutes, and I decided no, it's too late, I'm not getting to the shop on time, it will be closed when I arrive there, so I had to come back with nothing. So I don't really like to waste time like that, but another time I tried to plan better. Anyway, it's beautiful, the solar panel. One piece is a little bit different color, but it doesn't matter, it's just the color. Sometimes they are a little bit different. Also other solar panels here, like tiny ones. Some of these are different color, these strips. Even though I selected well in the shop the best equal color, some of them were very different. The color doesn't matter really. So anyway, the point is that solar panel for now is not used, but some another day I'll get to the shop there and get the battery for it as well. Power station. Technically I wouldn't mind to come late in the evening, but the point is that I got to wash my clothes with the hand machine. Means it takes another hour on it for hygiene and military style, and quick shower and quick change, quick wash. Hour or two every day goes just for that, as it doesn't have any washing machine. So I don't complain, it's a good exercise, but time. So when I'm doing these things, daily routine, I'm trying to meditate at the same time. But yeah, that's how it is. Time goes and goes every day. You can count like 2 hours a day, how many days you lose in a year just for the daily routine, which could be done with a machine, but as I do meditation at the same time, so maybe it's beneficial, who knows. Time will tell me. Time will show. Every little thing in this place has to be precisely calculated. So I changed the position of the cables, looking how the water drips, and so now the cables are coming straight down after going up again and into the I don't even know how it's called, into the home. So basically now if a rain drops, it has no possibility to run into the home or into the connector, so it's precisely in place. So every step I do here in cave, it looks like it's a mess here, but in fact every little thing, or almost every little thing is precisely in position, depending on how sun is turning, how are shadows, how is rain dropping, so nothing is left on hazard. Even the times when I'm coming here to take a shower, I don't like to be late, not because I can't wash at late night, I can, but then I have to do it using the lamp, and it uses more battery, etc, etc. So every step is calculated. Even the shadows here, I bought the solar panel much more powerful than I need for my power. I think I calculate less. If I charge the full battery, which I'm planning to buy, it will not last full months, it will last 2 weeks if I don't recharge at all. But I mean, if solar panels, even with all these shadows and leaves blocking some light, it will still charge just in one day. It doesn't need to be charged in just 1 hour if it lasts for 2 weeks in full charge. So as the parameters in the technical data on the website which I looked, it shows that the power bank can be charged just in 1 hour, and with solar panels 1.5 hours. Then even when there is no sun at all, I mean cloudy day, it is still capable of charging, because these new solar panels don't need direct sunlight. They can, like even now when the sun is behind the cliff here, the tiny solar panel which is up on the roof, of the entrance roof, it still charges, so it doesn't need direct sunlight, so the leaves doesn't bother this solar panel. And for battery, lifetime is even better if it's charged more slowly, not in full power. It saves the lifetime. And this solar panel has manufacturer warranty, 25 years. So after 10 years, or maybe it was 15 years, it will lose the charging capacity 10%, so it will be total 90% of current capacity. And in 25 years, the manufacturer says it loses 20%. So after 25 years, the solar panel still has 80% of capacity of now. So more than enough, as I have bought more powerful solar panel than I need here for my needs, with a lot of reserve. So that's the story. My website, of course, have a look on my website too for science news. I always have to mention it because that's my main project. All the survival videos here are just, how to say it, keeping a record for future. But my main project is the science. Here is another urgent thing I had to set up, because from this cliff there are birds are making a mess and small pebbles are falling, so just for protection I put this one with very strong cable. This doesn't rust either, but later maybe I'll fix it even better and cut it shorter, maybe some places in the middle as well, to these hooks. So if anything falls, it's protected from direct hit, the solar panel. And this stone is still too big. I have to change it, swap it, because if some stone hits that and breaks, the small pieces may still knock the solar panels. So that's another thing I have to do now. As well, here is more or less soft ground, and you can't protect 100%, but still that makes sense to change that big rock for a smaller one. So here we go. I slapped this rock and it's quite stable here. That's even more stable. I don't like even that little corner here, but it's protected from above, so that corner doesn't bother. If the rock falls from up, even tiny rock can make a damage. But luckily I bought this one long time ago, and I didn't need that. I found another solution inside the cave instead of this one. And that's it. I mean, you can't protect for everything, but that's as good as I can go right now. From falling rocks above, but birds are kicking out of the cliffside. I don't see much rocks because it's hanging over there, but anyway, for someone it may look like the solar panel doesn't make much sense, but it does. It doesn't have to have a direct sunlight, and as I already said, it's even better for the battery if it charges slower instead of on maximum speed. Anyway, I guess I can call it a day now.